I would like to thank Caressa McKnight for sending me this wonderful article right here. As you can see, it is another Jeanine Pirro update. And I had to find a picture that the best one I could find of her looking like she was scared shitless. And she literally has it looks like it's a bunch of multiple personalities just clammed right onto her face. Now, the last video I did addressing Jeanine, I was announcing how her show that airs on Saturday didn't air. Like they just decided that they weren't going to air it, and I think they put her on like a suspension. Well, this email that I received with this story that I'm going to read basically says that Jeanine's suspension has now transcended into a second week. Now, I told y'all, if this thing was to go into another week, it's a good chance that she's on that quote unquote vacation. Like I said, I'm just waiting for the shoe to drop and the violins will come. I know y'all are anxious for me to play the violins. Trust me, I'm anxious just like you are. They're coming. I think at this point, I think it's safe to say that she's probably going to get canned from Fox News. But let me go ahead and read this article. Jeanine Pirro's weekend show with Fox News, Justice with Judge Jeanine, will be preempted for a second straight week according to the network's schedule. This means President Trump's call for Fox to bring back Judge Jeanine is not being heeded, at least not yet. Pirro was suspended by Fox after she read a scripted commentary questioning Congresswoman Ilhan Omar's patriotism on her March 9th broadcast. It was widely criticized as Islamophobic, even by some people inside the network. Fox publicly condemned the host's comments and, according to a source familiar with the matter, privately suspended her. The suspension was always intended to last for 2 weeks, according to the source. This means Pirro is scheduled to return on Saturday, March 30th. Well, we will see about that. The network has declined. Hold on, let me go back to that. Isn't it amazing how they now announced that the suspension was supposed to last 2 weeks, but why didn't they announce that last week? It's amazing they announced that now, but let's keep going. The network has declined to confirm or deny on Pirro's status when justice with Judge Jeanine was preempted last Saturday. We're not commenting on internal scheduling matters. The next day, the president defended two of the Fox right-wing opinions hosts, Pirro and Tucker Carlson, and criticized three of the network's news anchors. He used Twitter to send a long message to Fox executives urging to bring back Pirro and stay true to the people that got you there. Fox declined to comment on that as well. Pirro's fans have criticized Fox on social media, and some have even vowed to boycott the network because of her suspension. Well, you know what? I hope y'all do. Please boycott that network, because then maybe the whole network can just come crashing down in a pile of rubble. The ratings for her Saturday's time slot were lower than usual when her show was preempted last weekend, but the network as a whole has not taken a noticeable ratings hit as a result of the controversy. Now, listen to that last part again. I thought that was very interesting. It says the network as a whole has not taken a noticeable ratings hit as a result of the controversy. That means that they're still standing strong even without her. Now, here's the real test. Let's say they bring her back next Saturday on the 30th. If the ratings take a hit when they bring her back, I think it's safe to say that they're going to get rid of her altogether. Because they said that the ratings did not, for the network as a whole, did not take a hit with her gone. And that also means that the people that said that they were going to boycott Fox News, they were just blowing smoke out of their own ass. Because even without their so-called views, the network didn't tank the way that they probably hoped. It may have lost some ratings, but nothing considerable or something to be completely outraged or, sounding the alarm for. Something tells me that if Jeanine Pirro gets removed altogether from Fox, they won't really miss her. I mean, look at what happened with Bill or Wife Beater. That man's been gone from that network since like 2017, and apparently the network is doing fine, and he was their cash cow and was for years. So, and Megyn Kelly was the same way when she left and she went to go to NBC and do her show. Nothing happened, and she was another cash cow for them. She was like the first lady of Fox News. Jeanine Pirro was like her little underling. It's amazing because Bill O Wife Beater and Megyn Kelly were like head honchos over there as far as the men and women go. But when they got knocked off, moved Tucker Carlson and Jeanine Pirro pretty much moved on up as like the recognizable female and male faces over at Fox News, over at that network. I guess you can throw Sean Clanity in there as well. He's going to get his eventually too. He's going to say the wrong thing. It usually does happen. But just keep an eye out on that next Saturday slot and pay attention to those ratings. I know y'all don't watch Fox News, but I know somebody out there is going to send me something about the ratings concerning her show. But like I said, when they got rid of Bill a Wife Beater, they probably was worried that the network was going to tank, but it didn't. It's still here, unfortunately. But you know what? I think that also had the reason why that happened with the passing of Roger Ailes and Rupert Murdoch stepping down as the person who runs that, and his son stepping in. I think they really cracked down over there as far as the shenanigans is, because if they had left it up to the people who were over the network before Rupert Murdoch's son took over, Bill O Wife Beater would probably still have a job over at Fox News today. And that was around the time Rupert Murdoch's sons took control of the network, was right around that time, and they're still in control of it today. That was the only really good thing I could give them, was getting his ass off that network. Not that I watched the network or anything, it's just that I got tired of seeing his face and hearing his rhetoric spill. And to be honest, I have not seen or heard from Bill O Wife Beater since he got removed from Fox News, and that in itself is a blessing. Hopefully the same thing happens with Tucker Carlson, Jeanine Pirro, and Sean Clanity. Y'all let me know what you think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I will talk to you in the next one.